Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Hammer. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. I, of course, am with Originator Success here, the daily mortgage rate update, the only place on the web where you guys get to join me live each and every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube and Facebook, coming to you from the lobbyish area here in Austin, Texas. I wanted breakfast this morning, so didn't feel like sitting in the room. So if you're here this morning, say good morning. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you were here. Don't forget to smash that like button, tag a fellow friend, share us in the group. Always appreciate that. Remember, you can go ahead and sign up for our written lock advice email, www.ratelockadvice.com, or use this cool QR code. If you'd like to sign up for our text alerts, you can check those out at www.ratetextalerts.com or use this cool QR code over here. If you'd like a quick reminder, a text reminder that I'm going live, you can sign up for those, hmmr.io/reminder. And last but not least, don't forget to check us out at originatorssuccess.com. Find out how we help you get loans from Google and social media. So let's go ahead and say hi to the live folks. Who do we got here this morning? If you're there this morning, say good morning. There we go. Let me flip this on. Oh, I forgot to turn off that other one. Hold on a second. Where's that button? Here we go. All right. So who do we got here this morning? Let's see. First one on this morning was Monica Dinkins. Good morning, Monica. Great to have you here. Ron Siegel says today is National Fried Scallops Day. I don't know about fried scallops. I don't know. I'm not a big seafood person. What about you, Ron? You like fried scallops? I don't know. I guess broil. I'll eat broiled scallops. I don't know about fried. I guess I do. Good morning, James Mahan, Brandy Brickler. Great to have you here. Angela Walters. Nice to see you, Ms. Mallory Fotiadis. Mark David, how are you, man? Brown over there on YouTube. Great to have you here, sir. Kenny Rivard, Amy Blauser. Hope y'all are doing well today. Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news as it comes to rate sheets. So y'all aren't going to think, you're not going to like me too much this morning. Rob Stewart, Mike Schmolgen, great to see all of you as well. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and talk about what we got going on this morning. Like I said, rate sheets not doing so well. Let's do a quick recap of what happened yesterday. The bonds improved quite nicely yesterday. It wasn't the Jolt State. The Jolt State actually showed some more job openings than what was forecast, which actually is strength in the labor market. You got to look at it like this. When there's more job openings, that means that there's good supply. And, in theory, you would say like maybe less demand. So that's going to indicate a stronger jobs market versus if there's not a lot of job openings and then there's people that are going to fight for those jobs. So I'm not really loving the direction our jobs data is going right now. I got to be honest with you, and I'm getting some agina with where we're at. But yesterday was a good day. Some people say it was due to a flight to safety with what's going on over in Israel and Iran. Um, I don't know that I necessarily saw a lot of movement there, but there is some argument that that's where bonds improved on the day. I don't think anybody was really that concerned that it was going to break out much bigger than what it was, but could have been some of that. So as far as this morning though, we've got a lot of losses down about. Let me see. Got to go take a look here. 27 basis points. Um, Rate sheets are losing ground again. And actually, I was going to say reprice risk on the day is low. I'm going to change this to moderate because we're getting into the area where we could actually see where we get a sell-off because kind of a digital sell-off where traders are going to see their automated system start kicking in. Once we hit these levels, it's making me nervous. I'm not loving that, y'all. So I got to be upfront with you. We really want to see some recovery today. Hopefully we do. I'll throw on the charts for you. Actually, let's do that now. I'll bounce over screens. Taking a look here, like I said, yesterday was a much better day. We were right here. You see on the 25-day moving average, the blue line. We really ended the day with some hope of seeing a bounce. And then this morning, this big loss, really just a kick in the shorts. Not really loving it. Like I said, sitting on the 10-year Treasury yield, we're up to 3.81. We were all the way down to 3. Where were we yesterday? 3.73. So with the 10-year at 3.73, it was putting us back below this 25-day moving average. Again, breaking that resistance level. And then this morning, we're bouncing right back up. Now, I'm not in a stance telling you to hurry up. And actually, I'm going to change the lock advice here. Hold on a minute. I wouldn't necessarily panic lock anything, but I'm not loving what we're at. I would say anything that's closing in the next 15 days, cautiously float. You've really got to decide how much risk we want to take and when we want to cry uncle. I know that I was promising y'all that we would see rates move their way down, and they will, just not as soon as we're hoping. So a lot of pressure on Friday's BLS jobs data. And if it does not come in as expected, if it does not come in showing weakness, we're going to see rates take a bit of a jump. It'll be temporary, but it will hit your rate sheet. So keep that in mind. It's if you've got consumers that are risk averse, just keep it there. How do you all feel? Mike said, "Did you go to the Bat Bridge? Is that something in Austin? I haven't left the hotel since Monday, so I went to the Tacova store and bought myself a new shirt. Didn't find any boots I liked, but Ron said the Jolts data shows poor numbers in the quits rate, which is more significant than openings. That's good. That's true, y'all. Ron is a smart dude, and so he's pointing out here that the quits rate." There. So, Ron, tell me a little bit more about that one. I'm curious on that. So, but in the meantime, what do you think about Friday's jobs data? We know the data is going to be, I don't want to say manipulated, but it's seasonally adjusted, which is manipulated. I'm not loving it. I'm really not. There's a lot riding on Friday's data, so keep that in mind. For anything that's got plenty of time, I'm still floating. We'll rebound from this. We're not in an environment where rates are going to rise higher. So. And good morning, Randy Tico. Great to have you here. I'm going to go back to the charts. I want to show you all something. We'll go through a couple of things here. So we talked about the 10-year. We talked about mortgage-backed securities and where they're at this morning. And look at this, this kind of kick in the shorts of what we got going on there. But when you look at rates themselves, again, rate sheets, they had improved yesterday nicely, rebounding. Today's going to put us back to this where we were a couple of days ago, the 6.24 kind of area. Taking a look at the Fed futures and expectations of a November rate cut, it's still about a quarter. When we look at where we're going to be in December, still expecting that we will see more, to get to 4%. So there'd be another half point cut in there. But it is getting a little bit more support that we'll only see a couple quarter point cuts. So, but yeah, bonds continuing to lose ground here. But this is, let's take a look. That's the 5.5. What about the 5.0? Yeah, that one's pretty down too. So they're both pretty ugly. As far as that long short thing, let me know what you guys think on that whole dock workers thing. You do a little research on it. It's kind of funny. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I have a hard time supporting the idea of this strike. Let's put it that way. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to get to work. I know it's a short one today. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate y'all being here. Domain, great to have you here. Ron says there's a lot of duplications in the JOLTS numbers due to work from home. The quits rate fell from 1.9 to 2. People are not confident in finding a new job if they leave their current job. Yeah, that's. I see where you're going. Thank you for that. So, what Ron's pointing out, y'all, and I'll throw this up on the screen so you can see it. What Ron's pointing out is that, just like you said, that people are not confident if to leave their job, that they're going to land on their feet and find another one. So shows you the truth in the job market, really, from the boots level, boots on the ground level. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to wrap it up. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully we get some rebound today. Keep your fingers crossed. Don't panic, but also, again, I'm not really loving it. If it gets much worse today, you're going to have to definitely decide. Reprice risk is definitely increasing as we get through and watch bonds losing ground. So you may be forced in a position to lock today. So keep that in mind, and I will catch y'all later.